All right, this webinar will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to uh, revise your budget so that we can begin the contracting process. So the first thing we want you to do is log into Sage. So this is our test website, and this is what we use to test our applications, also for educational purposes like create these webinars. So you log into Sage, and I'm logging in as our fictitious organization. You click login. And then when you get to the main page, my task page, you won't see all this stuff. Like I said, this is our test site. So for testing for this webinar, we're going to look for Social Innovation 2021. But if you were Special Projects 2021, you would see Special Projects 2021. If you were Seed 2021, you would see Seed 2021. If you were uh, Project Atlas 2021, you would see Project Atlas 2021. So we're for this webinar, because all the steps are basically the same. So for this webinar, we're going to click OFBI Social Innovation 2021. And you'll see the name, the grant number, the name of your organization. This is our fictitious organization. And then you'll see the status is grantee signature required, right? So when you click grantee signature required, you click on the grant number when you see grantee signature required, and then you're in the document snapshot page. The first thing you want to do is go to the budget and look at the overall budget, which is here. So you hover over forms, you scroll down to overall budget, and you click overall budget. So in your overall budget, the actual award amount should equal here. It should be equaled here. So many of you didn't get what you requested. You got a lower dollar amount. So you're going to have to reallocate the budget numbers. So what you want to do is you want to hover over forms, and you want to go to personnel. Let's say, for example, and if you have more than 2 personnel pages, you would see them both here. And you would reallocate whatever resources, whatever dollar amounts you need to reallocate here. Remember that the total personnel OFBI grant award, what you can charge for personnel cannot exceed 65% of the total award. That's fringe and this particular rate. So after you finish reallocating, you want to go and you want to click save. And let's say there's another form that you have to reallocate because the award amount isn't sufficient to support the original budgeted amount. So, you go to consultants and contractors and click on that. And you'll make whatever changes you need to make here so that at the overall budget, those budget changes will be made. And then you'll go to other cost categories and you'll do the same thing there. You look at the other cost categories, you'll make some reallocations. Now if you're gonna, let's say for example, you're gonna eliminate a line item because the funding amount doesn't allow you. So you would have to click this drop down box and click the space above travel, and then you want to delete every entry in every line item so that it is a complete zero here. And then you come up to the top and you click save. Whatever changes you make on any budget form, you need to click save. That's if you're eliminating a particular line item. If you're simply adjusting numbers between line items, let me put this thing back. I don't know what it was, rent. I think it was 1,000. If you're just reallocating resources and moving numbers around, the column that you want to really focus on is the grants funds requested from the state. So you want to move those monies around. You can move these around as well, But let's say, for example, you have a column. Let me make this $3,000. This means that the actual cost for the rent is $3,000. This is, fictitious, and that you're going to charge the grant $1,000. So when Sage sees that, Sage automatically assumes that $2,000, see, 1,000 plus 2,000 equals 3,000, will be coming from other funding sources. Because that's what you're telling Sage. If the actual cost is 3,000 and you're only charging the grant 1,000, whatever dollar amount you're charging, the difference is going to come from other funding sources. You go up to the top and you click save. And then you hover over forms, scroll down to overall budget. And when you get to the overall budget page, you want to click save. Clicking save on the overall, but the only thing you can do is click save. And what that does is it migrates all the changes that you made in the previous budget forms onto this page. Okay. The next thing we need you to do is, after all that's done, we need you to come down to the State of New Jersey Department of State Grant Agreement. Click that. And when you get to this page, you'll see all this information here. It's been inputted by Sage. What I want you to do is scroll down to number 12, click I accept and agree, and then click save. That's all you have to do, right? Then I want you to hover over forms, come down to contract information, and then insert the necessary insurance information. Primarily it's $1 million of coverage and $1 million for property damage. And then you need to upload proof. You need to upload proof. Call you back. You need to upload proof of the insurance by hitting browse. You get your insurance company to send you a PDF of the insurance document. You save it on your desktop, you hit browse, and you upload it here. Now, since many of you, since your award amount is not what you thought it was going to be, it's lower, then we expect you, it's an expectation on our end that your goals and objectives will change slightly, because the dollar amount that you're receiving isn't the amount that you've requested, right? So maybe you want to change the goals and objectives here. For those individuals that have summer camp programs and you didn't run a summer camp program and you were funded for a summer camp, but apparently you didn't, and you want to do something for, the remainder of the year, then those changes, you need to make those changes. If you want to change a project summary, the project design, the target population, the goals and objectives, and the evaluation, you put them in here in the appropriate text boxes. All right. Each text box can handle about 4,000 characters, right? So after you do that, you click save. Gotta wait till this thing says your stuff has been saved. It takes a little bit. And then you hover over related documents and messages, and you'll see grantee signature required. That's for the voucher. So you click on the link, and it brings you to the voucher page, right? So your initial award, the initial payment will be 85% of your award. So you hover over forms, you click on the state of New Jersey payment voucher, and then where it says, you scroll down where it says pay declaration, you check the checkbox. That's all you need to do, and click save. Then you hover over status change and you click the apply status for grantee signature submitted. So that's the contracting process for FY21. If you have any questions, please contact your assigned project officer, manager, as they will be reaching out to you within the next couple of days. Thank you very much.